Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see, the Navy midshipmen. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Louisiana Raging Cajuns offense will go to work first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
They'll go right back to the run. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are can set the tone for your season. A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
They'll ride Davis here. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Raging Cajuns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
Well, the defense got the stop there on 3rd and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, David.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Raging Cajuns have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Webb. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, I think the quarterback was trying to push that ball deep down the field. Nobody was open, though, so he finds his fullback for a short gain.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the single back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back, it's Collins. The sure hands, it's Robertson. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away he wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Navy's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense, right? Like, you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like, one of the best in the country at your spot. So, interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Paul.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. So if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing out-breaking routes because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Woodson. Makes the grab on the left. Busts through behind his pad. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They finally make the stop, and what a fantastic way to finish off this first quarter after that play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Sends it back in motion. Now on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you've got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here comes the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Winfield. Gets it out fast. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Makes the grab. It's Dupree. At midfield, he's got room. Taken out of bounds after a good pick up there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Raging Cajuns are marching down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Louisiana.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. On the option. They'll try the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Navy will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn. And they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the need.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They got to get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback.
And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Leaves it with the back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette.
The Raging Cajuns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hodges. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Going to the run to start this second half. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Give to the fullback. Makes it past the marker. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down. Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Navy now facing 3rd and short. Give to the big fullback. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Woodson. It's complete to the left.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. The give to the big fullback. Got room to work.
give it to the guy with no neck, 2 chin straps, oversized shoulder pads, the big burly fullbacks. Those guys are awesome. They're kind of a dying breed in college football, but you love seeing them get the pigskin, fall forward, and hit anybody in their way.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally, you give the big boy the ball. There is no juke button. There is no speed burst. It is all power down your throat, hitting you and falling forward and getting that first down.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll run the option. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
That's going to do it for the quarter, guys. Louisiana has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Looking to throw, it's Woodson. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Navy! Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They've got the lead, but here in the 4th quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You've got to be the more physical unit right now.
They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say, I can make...
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Winfield. Sets up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying to escape and get it himself. It's a seam wide open. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Raging Cajuns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. On the run, it's Dupree. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll, not running a play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And the quarterback takes a knee. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
A delay of game penalty like that just riles up the defense even more. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Absolutely. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the fourth.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Here's a throw downfield late. Makes a connection. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be